Hello guys, napanood nyo na ba ito?
Pumunta naman tayo dun sa gamot. No? Di umanong gamot ang ibinigay na reward. So muli, sa karanasan po ninyo sa ICFAO, and based on your expertise, normal po ba iyon na gamot ang kapalit ng intelligence information?
Hindi po siya normal po, Your Honor.
Hindi normal. Naranasan nyo na po ba ito dati na gamot ang bayad para sa impormasyon?
Hindi pa po. First time po dun sa may OVP po, Your Honor.
Okay, first time po dito sa OVP. At ito pa yung palaisipan, kung may sakit talaga yung tao, naimbestigahan niyo po ba sa ICFAO kung bakit kailangang magbigay muna sa ng intelligence information bago siya bigyan ng gamot?
Hindi po, Your Honor.
Hindi nyo na-imbestigahan. So bilang auditor, ito po ba ay ifa-file sa ilalim ng pabuya o sa ilalim ng ayuda?
Pwede po kasing tingnan yan. Kasi since document-based po kami, pwede po siyang tingnan as payment of rewards, pero pwede rin po siyang tingnan as provision of medicine.
So pwede rin tignan as provision of medicine. So pwede rin siyang tignan na ayuda.
Kung yun
Hindi
po yung
pabuya.
ibig sabihin ng provision of medicine, pwede rin.
Pwede rin. So, kasi, paano yun? Yung mga informant po ba, most of the time, may sakit?
I wouldn't know po.
Natanong nyo ba kung ang gamot na yan ay para saan? Hika ba? Alta presyon ba? Diabetes ba?
Hindi po.
Hindi rin. And ayon po dito, si Mary Grace Piatos, ayon sa isang acknowledgement receipt, si Mary Grace Piatos ay nakatanggap ng 70,000 pesos worth ng gamot bilang pabuya. Ano po ba yung sakit niya?
Hindi ko po malalaman since wala naman po dun sa document po na sinamit.
Kindly wind up.
Will do, Mr. Presiding Officer. Pero may paraan po ba ang ICFAO malaman kung ano yung sakit niya? Kasi binayaran natin ito eh.
Pwede po namin tanungin, Your Honor. Pero since document-based po kami, kung ano lang po yung nasa documents, yun lang po yung malalaman namin.
Guys, ganyan ang tamang pagtatanong. Imagine nyo 40 million worth of medicine sa loob lamang ng 11 days ang pinag-uusapan. Kung ganoon kalaki ang ginagastos ng OVP sa gamot as payment of reward, nasaan ang mga supporting documentation? Bakit puro acknowledgement receipt lang ang isinumite ng OVP? Let's be clear, an acknowledgement receipt may show na may taong tumanggap ng isang bagay, pero hindi nito automatically pinapatunayan kung magkano talaga ang halaga. Gaano karami ang binili, kung medically necessary ba yon, o kung legitimate or allowable ba ang expenditure. So ano ang naging basis para malaman kung gaano karaming gamot ang kailangan ng bawat informant or asset? May reseta ba mula sa doktor? May medical examination? May diagnosis? May pharmacy invoices ba or official receipt na pinakita? Kasi kung walang medical assessment or prescription, paano nyo dinedetermine kung anong gamot ang kailangan? Gaano karami ang ibibigay? At kung magkano ang dapat gastusin? And let's put this into perspective. 40 million pesos every 3 months. Prescription medicines ba ito? Or puro over-the-counter medicines? Biogesic? Bioflu? Tempra? Kung ganoon, gaano karaming gamot ang kailangan para umabot sa 40 million pesos kada quarter? Tandaan natin, this is a taxpayer's money. Hindi maliit na halaga yan. Maraming gamot ang maaaring ma-expire kung hindi naman ito magagamit ng mga asset. At that scale, dapat equally substantial din ang documentation. And here's another very important question. Where is the accomplishment report or evidence of success? Kung ang justification ay necessary ito para sa intelligence operation, then what exactly was accomplished? What measurable result came from that spending? Ano ang naging resulta ng 40 million pesos? Alam nyo guys, let's be very clear about something. Hindi lang ito simpleng usapin ng kulang sa resibo ha. There were already audit findings concerning these expenditures. The audit issues included questions or disallowed expenses involving approximately 40 million pesos, as well as yung 42 million in the first quarter of 2023, and the lack of sufficient documentary support to validate the actual contribution and cost of these supplies. So hindi lang ito tungkol sa resibo, it's about authorization, documentation, compliance, and accountability. And please guys, remember this, confidential funds are not a free pass to spend public money without accountability. Yes, sensitive operational information may need to remain confidential, pero hindi ibig sabihin na confidential na rin ang accountability for public funds. The government still has to establish that the expenditures were properly authorized. So before anyone dismisses these questions as political attacks, look at the audit findings first. The question is very simple. If tens of millions of pesos were spent every quarter, what is the documentary and factual basis for these expenditures? Where is the supporting documentation? What was the legal and regulatory basis? And what was actually accomplished? At kung walang mapakita, ano yun? Hahayaan nyo na lang? Tiwala lang sa kanila? Hindi ah. As a taxpayer, kapag hindi napatunayang valid at allowable ang pondo sa paggastos, the accountable officer must be held liable in accordance with the law and existing COA rules, impeachment court man yan or criminal court.